I'm sure you guys remember, because it hasn't been that long ago, only a few days ago, that we told you about Trump's latest grift, Trump Guitars. He's selling guitars that nobody knows who's making them, but somebody's making them somewhere with parts that are sourced both domestic and foreign. So he's getting parts from overseas, he's getting parts here, and somebody's piecing these guitars together. Trump GetTrumpGuitars.com, I think, might be the website. Anyway, Trump is selling these guitars for $1,100 a piece, unless you want one signed, and then they're 10 grand. Yada yada yada. Anyway, that whole operation has been hit with a cease and desist letter. Trump Guitars hit with cease and desist from Gibson over use of Les Paul body shape. The patriotic line was launched as the only guitar officially endorsed by President Donald J. Trump, but Gibson says it infringes on its trademarks. Gibson has confirmed to Guitar World that it has issued a cease and desist order to Trump Guitars owner 16 Creative over the use of its single-cut electric guitar model. Quote, as the design infringes upon Gibson's exclusive trademarks, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape. Who could have possibly thought that this would have been a ripoff? The incoming 47th president has endorsed a series of guitars, a new official addition to his growing portfolio of merchandise. Trump Guitars is not thought to be owned directly by the president-elect, but its electric model is being pitched as the only guitar officially endorsed by President Donald J. Trump. The launch includes a small selection of Les Paul-style electric guitars and acoustic guitars split into several categories with signed editions limited to 275 pieces priced at upwards of $10,000. The Trump Guitars site indicates the guitar brand is owned by 16 Creative, pitched as a veteran-owned, multi-focused branding agency, and says that the instruments are, quote, custom designed and developed by a veteran-owned company with the help of a master luthier. There is also mention of parts being supplied by multiple providers that are both domestic and international, so it's possible the guitars are not made in the USA. Either way, it seems early days for the venture, with caveats that some listing images are digitally rendered, quote, for illustration purposes only, and that, quote, all sales are final, though guitars damaged in transit are eligible for a refund. The president-elect is pictured on the site holding an electric form of an American Eagle series, which sees a bold eagle, a flag design emblazoned on its body, and also features Make America Great Again inlays. Black, gold, and red colorways of the LP-like models are available for $1,500 apiece as part of the presidential series, and feature two humbuckers and spell his name out with their inlays. The electrics feature mahogany bodies and necks and 22-fret rosewood fingerboards. Like official Les Paul guitars, they feature 2-volume and 2-tone controls for their MAGA 45 buckers, though unlike a traditional Les Paul style construction, it is a bolt-on neck. No specific details are mentioned regarding their scale length, their 39-inch top to bottom, or the rest of the hardware like the bridge and tuners. To acoustic guitars, you can read the rest of this, yada yada yada. In recent years, Gibson has staunchly defended its intellectual property. For instance, it remains embroiled in a long-standing lawsuit with Dean over its usage of V and Z-shaped guitar designs and the Futura headstock. As a result, questions quickly arose from the guitarist as to how the firm will react. Guitar World approached Gibson to ask whether it considered the design to infringe upon its intellectual property, and was told, quote, we can confirm a cease and desist has been issued against 16 Creative, and the design infringes upon Gibson's exclusive trademarks, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape. Meanwhile, it is still not confirmed whether or not the president-elect actually plays guitar, but there have been previous crossovers with the six-string world. I'll go ahead and confirm that for you. Trump does not play the guitar. And like with many things in Trump land, he just copied off of somebody else. He told his people, I want to sell Trump guitars, go make me a guitar, and they copied one of the most iconic guitar shapes and body styles in music history. These fucking people couldn't tie their shoes properly.